Hi, I'm Beryl, and the theme for today's episode is cozy winter dishes. We're talking to people today from France, Netherlands, and Cyprus. I normally try to keep my intros really short, but I do have a little bit of housekeeping to talk about. First off, some of you already know this, but I had coronavirus and I was sick last week. I did film a video, but a lot of what you didn't see is what I cut out was like the really intense struggle. I consider it. And then after that, I lost my sense of taste. And I caught it on camera, which was pretty crazy. Bridget, I can't taste anything. I can't taste anything. I was really upset, and a lot of you sent me really nice notes on Instagram. You know, obviously my taste is kind of like what this whole thing is about, but I'm very happy to say that I got it back, and so I rushed to make this video because I was so excited to be able to like eat and enjoy food again. All of that to say that I am feeling better now, so I'm back. Also, the artist for today is Nicole Garvin. She's actually a New Yorker, so I was really excited. Her stuff is very, very cool, super different. I love that we're having so many different types of artists in this show. So I will leave a link to her store and to some of her other artwork below. And with that, we're finally ready to start the video.
Hi, my name is Lisanne and I live in Zoetermeer in the Netherlands, and my favorite dish to eat in the winter when it's cold is Hutspot. Hutspot is a type of stampot where you cook together potatoes and carrots until they're soft and mashable. Stampot is a very hearty dish, it's very warm, so this dish is perfect when you've been cycling outside like we do in the Netherlands a lot, and you're cold and a bit tired, and yeah, it's just perfect for that. My mom taught me how to make this dish, and she still makes it for her family all the time, and she learned it from her mom, my grandmother, so you could say it's a bit of a family recipe. It's just a type of dish where you mash together potatoes and vegetables, and normally you would cook the onions, but we use a different recipe in which we fry the onions in a separate pan and then add a lot of curry powder, which makes it very, very tasty. You just mash everything together in one big pot and you can eat it after that. What I like most about this dish is the combination of the soft potatoes and just a very nice taste of the cooked baked onions with the curry powder. So this was my little story about stampot. I hope you like it.
Okay, we're starting with a Hutspot, which just feels like really fancy mashed potatoes with curry. Ooh. Oh, I just love tasting food. I've just realized that all of the dishes in today's episode are vegetarian. This is a really nice riff off of a traditional mashed potato recipe. If you want to like mix it up a little bit, add a little Netherlandy style. The curry is really good. You do need a lot more curry powder than you think because the potatoes just soak up so much of it. So I ended up actually finishing the entire bottle. I mean, I didn't have that much left, but I did finish it. It is so warming. It is so cozy. Definitely something that you want on a cold winter day. I feel like I should be wearing a hat. Okay, now I feel like it's cozier because of this hat. It's a very simple preparation. And I mean, obviously, like that's kind of what this whole show is about, like simple dishes that you can cook from around the world. I'm really not ready to tackle those big ones. It's good to be back, baby. That was a good start.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm from a small town called Rueil-Malmaison near Paris in France, and today I'm here to talk to you about my favorite dish in the world, gratin dauphinois. So it's a potato gratin that consists in very thinly sliced potatoes put in a dish, and then you pour a mixture of cream and milk in it, and then you cook it very long in an oven for like more than 2 hours. The best time to eat it, I think, is in winter, because this dish is like a gift. And it's so warm and it brings so much joy to the table. It's a dish you'd like to share with all your relatives, families, or person you love, and just piece of love, you know. This is a very, very old and traditional recipe from the region called Dauphiné in France. It first appears in text right before the French Revolution, so it's quite old actually. And I love this dish because it's a very simple introduction to traditional French cuisine, which can be sometimes hard to master, but this recipe is really easy, even though it's a bit long to do. This is my favorite dish because this is very savory, and I'm a very savory girl, but I love the softness of the potatoes melting in the mouth. It's warm, it's tasty, but also very subtle. It's a bit fatty, but once in a while it's just an evenly piece of happiness in your mouth.
Okay, I have my first French dish of the series. A lot of people are giving me a lot of crap about that, being like,
Where's the French food?
French food's complicated, okay? But here we are. I really appreciated that Emma said that this is a kind of simple introduction into French cooking, because as we all know, it can get complicated. This has to be good. Everything that went into this looked amazing. Oh my God. The piece that I cut for myself was obviously too small. Oh my God, this is so good. What? Oh, gratin Dauphiné, how do I love thee? This is absolutely mouth crazily amazing. One thing that was interesting is there were so many different recipes for this, and the traditional way to make this is without cheese. But Emma said that her grandmother made it with cheese for her, so I felt, you know, I could make it with cheese as well. Emma also said that her grandmother would make this for her like once a week. I could eat this once a week easily, but I don't think any of my clothes would fit me anymore. Also, I'm wearing my earrings that remind me of Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie, but I just wanted to call them out because I really like them. Oh no, it's over. What? Okay. I loved that. Oh my God.
Hey there, my name is Edward Gook. I live in Limassol, Cyprus. Well, my favorite dish on a cold wintry night has to be fadji, and it's this super lovely like lentil stew with rice, and it's just so good. I always used to eat this dish back when I was abroad, away from home. I used to eat it on days when it was really cold and miserable outside, and I just really missed sunny Cyprus. A grey, dull day is the day for me to enjoy a bowl of fadji. I love winter, and I think I love winter because my parents are from Siberia in Russia, where it gets super cold, but I grew up in Cyprus and we don't get that much of winter here. But still, like, I really enjoy when the temperature is cold and I get to see snow. The dish tastes like it has a lovely citrusy kind of feel because of the lemon juice. It has this richness from the olive oil, but also this earthy notes from the lentils and rice. I love the texture. It's a very complex texture, I'd say, because it has that starchy, brothy kind of feel. And then you have the yogurt, and it's just a really nice mouthfeel, but also, of course, it's all the kind of the memories and the feelings that come with this dish. So in Cyprus, pretty much everyone will know fadji, and it's almost a national dish, I'd say. Not really, but almost there, you know? And it's just so pleasant and comforting.
final dish is faji, and I'm serving it in my fancy bowl that Nick gave me. I will leave a link to their shop in the description. So this kind of gives me khichdi vibes from the sick foods episode. It was also rice and lentils. Ooh, got like a lemony kick there. Makes your whole mouth kind of like smile. So Edward is a culinary master. His Instagram is absolutely incredible. I followed his recipe that he had saved on his Instagram stories on how to make this.
Hot pan, olive oil, onion. Okay. Cover it.
Cyprus is not exactly a cold country. In fact, I think it's actually one of the warmest in the Mediterranean. But cold is kind of a relative term, right? And the idea of this was just dishes that make you feel cozy. And this is definitely that. Like, it is so comforting. It's a carb bomb, which is something you definitely want in the winter. I love it. And like the lemon does it, like brightens the whole thing. And it just makes it like, God, I love having my taste back. What a blessing. It was something I totally took for granted, that I could just taste everything. I was so sad those couple days I didn't have my taste. I barely even ate because it was like, what's the point of eating? There was no flavor to anything. I just realized so much about food is the flavor that it gives. It's not the act of eating. It's the act of tasting that makes it so enjoyable. And I had never really thought about it in those terms. So that's it for this episode. There is a part 2 coming because I have a couple of more submissions. And with that, I hope that you are all staying healthy and staying warm. And I will see you all in my next video.